Coaches, I want to do this video for you today because it's November the 30th. It's the last day of the month. And I know so many of you have given up hope on hitting Success Club, or you're struggling and you've got, no points, or you're at 2, 3, 4 points and you've got to get to 5 to make this non-negotiable goal a reality for you and your team for this month. And I want to share with you how to make that happen. I've been where you are. It doesn't mean that you're bad at this business. It doesn't mean that you're not cut out for this. It just means that you need to tweak your approach to change things up a little bit and be able to be effective as you're reaching out and inviting. So the first thing that I want you to do is step back away from the sense of panic. And I want you to pray. I want you to get quiet with God and ask Him to remind you why He has called you to this time and place. Ask Him to nurture your heart and encourage you and to validate His call on your life to get out there and be an example to people and to help people and to change your own life and your own family's future. Ask Him to renew that spirit within you that brought you to be a coach in the first place. The second thing you need to do is get a blank piece of paper, and I want you to ask the Lord who He wants you to help and encourage and bless today. And I want you to write their names down. All right? Don't judge. Don't say no. Don't hesitate. Write down every name that comes to mind and ask God to use you to be a blessing to these people. Then I want you to grab your phone or your computer, and I want you to call, text, or message every person on that list and tell them, you are on my heart today. I don't know why, but I'm supposed to reach out to you. The Lord brought you to mind when I asked Him to tell me who needed a word of encouragement or motivation or help today. Is there something going on that you know of that I could help you with? Open the conversation like that, and you are speaking from the heart. It is God's honest truth that that person was brought to your mind and placed on your heart by the Lord. And I want you to watch what happens after that. Person after person is going to say to you, how did you know? How did you know? I am struggling with something. I have been wanting to reach out to you for months, and I haven't had the courage to admit I needed help. Watch what happens when you open that door, okay? And then I want you to remember the 5-step process for inviting. As you're having these conversations with people, just checking in on them, asking, how are you? What can I do today to be a blessing in your life? I want to encourage you. I want to lift you up, okay? And you're going to have to make that specific to that person, depending on how well you know them and how you know them. Make it specific and meaningful for them. Let them know what's on your heart about them. And I want you to remember the 5-step process for inviting, okay? As you're finding out what they need help with, and 9 times out of 10, health and fitness and nutrition and positivity are going to be some of the things that they bring up to you because they know you and what journey you're on, and they know what kind of help you can give. I want you to remember the 5-step process. So just reaching out to them and having the conversation is step 1. Okay? Step 2 is where you need to spend a lot of time getting their goals. How do you want to feel? What do you want to accomplish? When you lay in bed at night, what keeps you from falling asleep? When you get up each day, what do you dread? What weighs heavily on your heart as you face the day? How do you want to feel 30 days from now, 6 months from now, a year from now? Where do you want to be in your life, in your health, in your fitness, with your nutrition, your weight, your depression? Where do you want to be a year from now in those areas? How can my journey and my story and what I've experienced and what I've conquered already help you? What about, me and my personality is a good fit for you? Ask these questions. Ask them, how will you feel and how will your life change when you lose those 20 pounds? How will that make things different for you? What will getting dressed be like? I want you to, as a coach, put yourself in this person's life. Stand in front of their bathroom mirror with them. Walk in their closet to get dressed with them. Okay? Go to their husband to give them a hug after work each day. And try to feel what it feels like to be 100 pounds overweight. And shy away from giving your husband a hug because you're ashamed of how you feel in his arms. Go there with them. Get in their head and picture what it's like to be them and live their life. And spend a lot of time in step 2 asking them a ton of questions. Okay? And then you're going to start playing connect the dots. Once you've gone deep with them and you have all of their heartfelt reasons why they want to get some help from you, your job then is to play connect the dots. Okay? Well, you said your problem is that you always struggle with nutrition and you don't know how to eat clean. I'm going to connect you to Shakeology. Here's why it's a good fit for you. I'm going to connect you to the 21-day fix. Here's why it's a good fit for you. I'm going to connect you with my challenge group and my free coaching. Here's why it's a good fit for you. And connect the dots for them to how what you offer and what you do as a coach, the experience of being in your challenge groups, share with them why that's a solution to their problem. Then step 4 is to send them some sort of demo video of what Shakeology is, what the 3-day refresh is, what T25 looks like, what 21-day fix feels like. Send them a demo video and ask them, what did you like best about what you saw and heard? Okay? And then once you're ready to send them the details of the challenge pack, you need to message your upline coach and ask for help on how to do that.